Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kayla and welcome. So today I'm sharing one of the easiest healthy breakfast recipes that you can meal prep for the entire week, and that is overnight oats. They are a true grab and go breakfast, just like chia pudding. They're so easy to put together, as you'll see in today's video. They're delicious, and best of all, the flavor combinations are endless, so you'll never get bored with it. So to start, I'm going to show you how to make the basic overnight oats recipe, and that way you'll have the foundation to really customize and get creative with your own flavor combinations. And then I'm going to share my top 5 personal favorite flavor combinations, including my Mocha latte overnight oats, almond butter and jelly. You can also do peanut butter and jelly. My maple bacon overnight oats, which are to die for. Hormone balancing blueberry muffin overnight oats, and my coconut mango overnight oats. And all 6 of these recipes are under 400 calories. As always, you can print off these recipes over on my blog. I'm also gonna list the macros under each recipe. You can find that link in the description box below. But anyway, let's head to the kitchen and get started. Okay, so first you wanna master the basic overnight oats recipe, and then you can get creative from there. Of course, you're gonna need old-fashioned rolled oats, chia seeds, your favorite type of milk, and pure maple syrup or raw honey. And some people do add yogurt, but I prefer it without it. For a single serving of basic overnight oats, you're just gonna add half a cup of rolled oats to any sort of container. I'm using this pint-sized mason jar, half a cup of milk, and I'm using unsweetened almond milk, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, and 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. And the chia seeds really help to thicken it up and gives it more of a porridge-like texture, which I personally like. So just mix all that up, add a lid, and then place it in the fridge overnight. And if you want to make a large batch for meal prepping for the week, in a large bowl you're going to add 2.5 cups of rolled oats, 2.5 cups of your milk of choice, give that a good mix, and then add in 5 tablespoons of chia seeds and 5 tablespoons of maple syrup. Mix that all up until it's fully combined, and this large batch is enough for 5 servings, and when stored like this with no added fruit, it will last in the fridge for up to 5 to 7 days, so it's perfect for breakfast meal prep, especially on the go. And after just a few hours, it's actually already thickened up quite a bit, as you can see. But once you're ready to eat it, you can add a splash of milk if you want to thin out the texture a little bit. And then just add your favorite healthy toppings and it's ready to go. But as you can see, making overnight oats in large batches is actually super easy, and it makes for a really convenient breakfast. Alright, so now I'm going to share some of my favorite flavor combinations when it comes to making overnight oats, starting with my almond butter and jelly. Let's start with making the fruit puree, and I'm using strawberries, but any type of berries will work. So in a saucepan over medium heat, I'm going to add in about 1 cup of frozen strawberries that have already been defrosted. You can use fresh berries. And as they begin to heat up, just sort of break them up with your spatula, or you can even use a potato masher. Next, add in 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, along with half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and just continue to cook that and break that up until it reaches your desired texture. Now you do want to let this cool before you assemble your overnight oats, so I'm just transferring it to a small glass jar and placing it in the fridge to speed up the cooling process. But once the fruit puree has cooled, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of it to my mason jar, along with 1 serving of the pre-made overnight oats, and about 1 tablespoon of almond butter. And of course, you can use any nut butter for this. And then I'm gonna top that off with some fresh strawberries, and I had some extra walnuts in the pantry, so I'm gonna add a few of those to give an extra crunch. And this one is done. You can serve it right away or place it back in the fridge, but this one is hands down one of my favorite go-to flavors for overnight oats. My next favorite flavor is my Mocha latte overnight oats. And this one is for my fellow coffee and chocolate lovers. So starting with the base recipe of half a cup of rolled oats, half a cup of almond milk, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, and 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. And then to customize the flavor, I'm also gonna add in 1 shot of espresso that I made with my Keurig, 1 tablespoon of cacao or cocoa powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Go ahead and mix all that up. Now I will say that this one is pretty strong, so feel free to add in half a shot of espresso for more of a mild coffee flavor. Now just let it thicken up in the fridge, and when you're ready to serve it, add your favorite toppings. For this one, I like to add some cacao nibs, which give it sort of an extra chocolatey crunch. Some unsweetened shredded coconut, and a few chopped walnuts. Okay, I don't think y'all are ready for how good this next one is. It's my maple bacon overnight oats, and I love this one because, you know, most overnight oats recipes are slightly sweet, and this one is more savory. So let's start by frying up 2 bacon slices, and you can use turkey bacon for this if you don't want to eat pork or if you're trying to cut your calories. And then in my mason jar, I'm going to add 1 serving of the pre-made overnight oats, along with a splash of almond milk just to thin out the consistency a little bit. And then for extra flavor, add in 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon and half of the crumbled bacon. Mix that all up. And then I'm going to top it off with the rest of the crumbled bacon and some of the chopped walnuts. And feel free to drizzle on some more maple syrup over top if you really want to take the flavor to the next level. But this one is perfect if you want more of a savory flavor. Next up is my hormone balancing blueberry muffin overnight oats. So for this one, I'm gonna make a blueberry puree the same way we did with the strawberry puree. So just add 1 cup of fresh or frozen blueberries to a saucepan over medium heat. Now if you're using frozen, don't forget to defrost them first. And just break those up as they start to heat through. Add in 1 tablespoon of maple syrup and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And blueberries are a great source of vitamin C, which is a critical nutrient to supporting your overall adrenal health. And just like with the strawberry puree, let's transfer it to a small container and let it cool in the fridge. And while that's cooling, let's go ahead and assemble the overnight oats, starting with the base recipe of half a cup of rolled oats, half a cup of almond milk, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. And to that, I'm also gonna add 1 scoop of my collagen peptides, but feel free to add any healthy protein powder, half a teaspoon of ashwagandha powder, and 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. So ashwagandha is an adaptogenic herb that can help to support overall adrenal health due to its ability to help manage your body's stress response and balance cortisol levels. And the cinnamon can help to balance blood sugar levels. And after that's thickened up in the fridge, go ahead and add a couple tablespoons of the blueberry puree, top it off with some fresh blueberries and some unsweetened shredded coconut. And this one is ready to go. Not only does this one taste delicious, but like I said, it's great for supporting your hormones. And lastly, we have my coconut mango overnight oats, which are so refreshing in the spring and summertime. So this one's super simple. I'm just taking some fresh, ripe mango that I've already mashed up a little bit with a fork to give it more of a puree-like texture, and then add that to the bottom of the mason jar along with 1 serving of the pre-made oats. And then top that off with 1 tablespoon of unsweetened shredded coconut, some more fresh mango, and then another tablespoon of the shredded coconut. And just like that, this one is done. Anytime I'm craving something a little more tropical, I like to make this one. You can also use pineapple as well, but it's super light and refreshing and one of my favorites in the spring and summer months. But that's how easy it is to make overnight oats. As you can see, they're perfect for meal prepping breakfast on the go. And hopefully this video gave you some different flavor combinations and ideas to get you started. Alright y'all, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you give these overnight oats a try, comment below. Let me know which flavor you like the best. And if you have a favorite flavor combination for your overnight oats, comment that below as well because I love trying new flavor combinations. Don't forget you can tag me in your food photos over on Instagram and I will reshare that on my stories. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet and you enjoy healthy recipes like this, healthy meal preps, which by the way, I do have a new meal prep coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. Healthy lifestyle tips, all that good stuff, hit that subscribe button below. But that is it for today. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.